Remember, this is week 5 and it's review week. So we're going to be covering lessons 1 through 4. And so if you all want to open your books, it's just kind of a review of everything you've learned so far. You have a test this week, so it'll be at 50 words a minute. So we want to make sure that we prepare you for it, that you have enough speed. And so if you open your books, I'm going to cover the initial side of the machine, the letters. And so you also have your homework sheets. Your homework sheets are actually going to be where your homework is completed. It's not the book, it's the homework sheets that are in Blackboard, okay? And so it says type the following rows 3 times perfect each. On the initial side, you have the letters S, T, P, H, S, K, W, R, H, P, T, S, R, W, K, S, okay? So I have my dictionary on, so that's why you all don't want your dictionary on. So you want to just be able to read your raw steno notes. Here are my notes on the right side, the vertical notes, and then here we have the words. So make sure your dictionaries are off, okay? So what I'm going to start with is just kind of a little warm-up on initial side letters. I'm going to go a little quicker just because it should come secondhand to you all. You should have practiced, listen over and over to the labs and lectures. And this is going to be initial letters, okay? So find a focal point and go ahead and this is just going to be with your left hand. So if you want to put your right hand elsewhere, just so it doesn't confuse you, okay? And so I'm going to start slow and then I'll take it up a little faster. Here we go. Remember to write what I'm saying. If you have to drop, it's okay. Just get back in with the next letter that I'm dictating. Every word counts, okay? So this is the initial side. Here we go. S, T, P, H, S, K, W, R, H, P, T, S, R, W, K, S, S, T, S, K, P, W, H, R, H, P, T, S, R, W, K, S, O, A, S, T, P, H, S, K, W, R, A, O, H, P, T, S, S, T, A, S, T, O, K, W, A, K, W, O, P, A, O, T, A, H, R, P, W, T, K, O, S, R, O, R, A, H, A, W, S, T, P, H, A, O, S, K, W, R, A, O, P, H, T, S, O, A, R, W, K, S, T, O, K, A, P, O, W, A, H, O, W, S, T, O, A, H, P, K, R, S, O, A, T, H, W, R. And so shake out your right hand. And then just a little faster than that, okay, you all? Remember, it's going to be fast. Just try and get what you can perfect. So when you're reading back that it's perfectly stroked out. If you have drops, it's okay. The speed will come, the accuracy doesn't. Here we go. This is faster. Find a focal point and just write as much as you can. S, T, P, H, S, K, W, R, H, P, T, S, R, W, K, S, O, A, S, T, P, H, S, K, W, R, A, O, H, P, T, S, A, H, R, P, W, T, K, O, S, R, O, R, A, H, A, W, O, A, R, W, K, S, T, O, K, A, P, O, W, A, H, O. And remember, you want to practice writing these exercises until you can write them, each of the letters without hesitation. Remember, do not look down at your machine. There's nothing there to look at, so there's no letters. Just have it by memory, okay? You still have your keyboards. You can memorize those and just listen to this as many times as you need to. Now we're going to the final side of the machine. So this is on the right side of the machine with your right hand. A little tougher. Just I don't know why. The right side's a little tougher than the left side. Here we go. Final side letters, okay? Page 11, 2-2. F, P, L, T, R, B, G, S, T, L, P, F, R, B, G, S, S, G, B, F, R, P, B, L, G, T, S, R, F, B, P, G, L, S, T, L, P, F, E, F, U, R, B, G, S, E, U, F, P, L, T, U, S, G, B, R, E, T, U, P, E, F, L, E, G, U, R, S, L, G, T, E, S, U, B, R, E, F, U, R, P, E, B, U, G, E, T, F, G, U, S, R, U, T, G, T, S, L, G, E, P, B, U, F, R, S, E, U, S, E, T, R, E, F, B, L, G, F, R, T, P, E, T, U, S, F, G, T, E, R, U, B, T. Shake out your hand. And then this is a little faster, you all. F, P, L, T, R, B, G, S, T, L, P, F, R, B, G, S, S, G, B. E, F, U, R, B, G, S, E, U, F, P, L, T, U, S, G, B, R, E. T, U, P, E, F, L, E, G, U, R, S, L, G, T, E, S, U, B, R. T, S, L, G, E, P, B, U, F, R, S, E, U, S, E, T, R, E, F. Okay. Little workout there. So always start off with your keyboard, the basic familiarization, and try and use that as a warm-up. It really helps just to write words and everything. So maybe I'd start off with about 10-15 minutes of just keyboard warm-up. And so now I'm going on to lesson 3, some words. I'll go a little slow and then I'll take up the speed a little bit. So these are all 3 character letter words. Some of them have 4, some have 5. Okay, put commas in between if you can. So remember, we write them all in the same stroke. So for example, the word cat, K-A-T, all in the same stroke, all together. You don't write K and then A and then T. It's cat, K-A-T. And then if you're with your dictionary, it'll translate it to English, C-A-T. So make sure that you have your dictionaries off for now. I want you to get used to reading the stenographic outlines. Here we go. Find a focal point. Up. Cup. Pup. Pep. Prep. Pet. Wet. Set. Wrap. Rat. Rag. Rob. Rot. Rod. Red. Rub. Rug. Rut. Hat. Hop. Hog. Hug. War. Wet. Pat. Pop. Pod. Pot. Pet. Pull. Pull a cart. Purr. Cat purrs. Car. Cap. Cab. Cop. Keg. Cuff. Cur. Cup. Cut. Tar. Tap. Tub. Sap. Sat. Sub. Strap. Scrap. Spread. Stop. Shot. Staff. Step. Stag. Stud. Stuff. Star. Stab. Scab. Skull. Spat. Sped. Spar. Swell. Swag. shut, shot, shell, hard, weld, wept, word, pelt, kept, curb, curd, soft, shaft, start, theft, sharp, short, throb, card, cub. And then these words are all 2 and 3 strokes. So it's word exercise on 3-2. So remember, you're going to stroke it 2-3 times, okay? Depending on how many words are in that phrase. Remember the slash, you don't write that. That's just letting you know it's a separate stroke. Okay? Here we go, you all. Chop up. Kept up. Pop up. Sat up. Scrub up. Start up. Start or stop. Stop war. Short chat. Soft hat. Soft skull. Soft tug. Stop her. Pop up. Hard shell. Hard sell. And so real quickly, you all, sell is S-E-L. So you write initial S-E-L to sell a house. But if it's a cell, a sound-alike, and it's like a cellmate, the cells in the body, you're going to write K-R-E-L. K-R-E-L. So you have to differentiate between sound-alikes. So make sure you're writing cell as in hard sell, sale of a house, sell, S-E-L. But then the cell, cellmate, cell block, K-R-E-L. You have to write them differently, and I believe some of you are writing them the same way. You have to differentiate, okay? Just think the cellmate, the cell block has a C, it's spelled with the C, so you're going to use the K-R, the soft C. Make sure that you understand that concept, because I understand some of you are mixing that up. You have to write those words differently. And then here we go, some more words. Hot tar. Hot spell. Hot shot. Wet spell. Sharp rod. Red shed. Hard sell. Red cart. Wet rag. Red scar. Short stop. Sat up. Red car. Hard hat. Hard shell. Soft spot. Soft tug. And then going on to lesson 4, remember briefs and phrases. A brief is an outline that does not fully represent the sound of the word being outlined. So it's, for example, we use the EU for an I. And so rather than writing out the word I, we use shortcuts, okay? That's a brief. A phrase is an outline representing 2 or more words that does not fully represent the sounds. So a brief is 1 word, a phrase is more than 1 word, okay? So make sure that you're only using the ones that are introduced in your book. And so we have is written, initial S. And I will write these on my machine so you all can see how they are written. Initial S is. Initial T is the. Initial K is can. Initial W is with. And I understand some of you are also having a hard time with. Initial W is with. Initial will is HR, so very different. Make sure you understand the difference. W is with, HR is will. Okay. R is R, initial R. Remember, I'm on the initial side of the machine, so it's the beginning part of the keyboard. A is A by itself. Inflected ending S is final S. So it's on the final side because it's a word ending. So like the word pets, it's going to be stroke PET, come back final S. Final S because it's an ending. Spelled, he spelled the word SPEL, and then I come back final D. And it'll attach it and put spelled all in one stroke. Rabin, R-U-B, come back G. Final G because it's a word ending. Okay? Also, your period is written FPLT is a period, comma, RBGS, question mark, STPH. So make sure you know the period, FPLT, comma, RBGS, STPH is a question mark. So hopefully you all have made your flashcards. You keep going over the flashcards because there's no reason, there's no association with these letters. You just have to memorize them as they are. FPLT makes no sense for a comma. Either does RBGS or RBGS for a comma, FPLT for a period, STPH for a question mark. You just have to memorize them, as well as your briefs. The briefs are a little more common. Those are a little easier, just because I think a W looks like a with. I think the S is the T, second letter in is, so there's some more common ways to remember those, but not the punctuation. Is stroked ST. Remember, you stroke it in the same stroke. Is final initial S, final T will give you is the. With the WT, 1 stroke. You've got are the is RT, 1 stroke. Okay, and make sure you know those. I would also incorporate the phrases on 20 in your flashcards. Just you have to memorize them, you have to recognize it, and then you have to be able to read it back. So there's lots of processes going on. You have to first look at the letter, so you have to memorize what it is, what it represents. Then you have to be able to read it from your notes that quickly. It's got to come secondhand to you. Okay, so hopefully you've made the flashcards, and I'm just going to start off with some more words from your homework sheets, and that should cover lesson 4. So now I'm going to read some words from your homework sheets that are a little tougher, and then I'll do some lessons with speed building. Okay, here are some words, you all. I will write them on my machine because these are not as familiar as the ones that I just read. These are new words. They're not from your book. They're actually from the teacher's manual. So I will write them on my machine as I dictate. Here we go. Weld, odd, swell, warp, shot, tab, sad, theft, held, raft, strap, scrub, shop, tub, craft, step, curl, pod, crop. And now some of these might be hard to understand just because they're not used in a sentence, but just try and write phonetically what you hear, okay? Here's some more. Scrap, chop, shop, tub, sharp, sub, shell, hog, spud, puff. Remember on puff, it's only spelled P-U-F because you can recognize that that's how the word is enunciated. Even though it has 2 F's in the spelling, you just put 1 F and it'll correctly translate it in English for you, okay? Wet spell, pull up, hot tub, held her, crept up, shag cut, stop us, with, are, a, is the, can, with the, rubs, rubbed, rubbing, are the, with the, can, is. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is give you all some sentences. We'll do some speed building. Please don't hesitate to send me an email if you all don't know how to stroke a certain word, or if you're confused on any of the theory principles. Very, very important that that you communicate with me and ask me, okay? But like I said, some of you are mixing up cell and cell, the 2 different cells, and then of course with and will. So make sure that you're stroking those properly. Keep going over your theory book. It really helps just to to practice it and to go over it because there's so much you forget. You're in a fast-paced class, and so everything goes by very quickly. So you have to go over your basics and just learn it and relearn it and go over it until you're not hesitating anymore. Okay? And so what I'm going to start with is some sentences, and these are your familiar sentences from your book, and then I'll go to something a little tougher, okay? These should be a little easier. They're from lesson 4, so you can look at your book. Remember, practice and look at your notes. Make sure you circle words that you're hesitating on, and then you write that word down and you just practice it as many times as you need to. You need to write it on the machine, then you need to recognize it, and then you need to be able to hear me say it, and then you write it as quickly as I say it. So it's a lot of different steps there. But here we go. This is going to be at 50, 40, and 50, okay? Here we go, 40, 50, 60. I'm on page 19, and it starts with sentence number 1, and then I'm going to go on to page 20 so that you all have some speed building. Find a focal point and just try to work your stamina. It takes a lot to be able to keep up with these sentences. So I totally understand, but you just have to listen to it over and over. Here we go. 40 words a minute. Include your periods, your question marks, and your commas. A cat sat. The cat is sad. The cat is wet. The cats are wet. A rag is wet. Is a rag wet? The wet rags are red. Cut the wet red rags. Cut up the rags. Spell the word. The word is spelled. Stop petting the cat. Is the rag wet? Are the rags wet? The tar is hot. The tar is red hot. Is the tar hot? The cups are red. Are the cups red? The rug is soft. Is the rug soft? A rat is with the cat. Is the cat with a rat? Pull the tab. Is the tab pulled? The tab is pulled. Start the car. The red car is starting. Is the car stopping? Are the cars stopping? Can the car stop? The car can stop. The cats are curled up. The cats are purring. Is the pet a cat, a cub, or a rat? Are the pets cats, cubs, or rats? Are the cuffs short? The cuffs are short. Is the skull hard? War is hard. Can the war stop? The war stopped. So make sure the phrases, anything in your book that's underlined, it's a phrase. And so we have is the is ST. You have are the is RT. Make sure that you're phrasing those, that you're including your commas, question marks, periods. This will be at 50 words per minute. That was a little fast, y'all. Faster than 40. This is 50. Is the rag wet? Are the rags wet? The tar is hot. The tar is red hot. Is the tar hot? The cups are red. Are the cups red? The rug is soft. Is the rug soft? A rat is with the cat. Is the cat with a rat? Pull the tab. Is the tab pulled? The tab is pulled. Start the car. The red car is starting. Is the car stopping? Are the cars stopping? Can the car stop? The car can stop. The cats are curled up. The cats are purring. Is the pet a cat, a cub, or a rat? Are the pets cats, cubs, or rats? Are the cuffs short? The cuffs are short. Is the skull hard? War is hard. Can the war stop? The war stopped. And so just listen to this as many times as you need to, you all. And here we go. This is at 60. Remember, your tests are going to be, you only have to pass 4 at 60 words per minute, and it's over these same sentences. It's only lesson 1 through 12, okay? This is at 60 words per minute. Find a focal point and try and write as many words, as many sentences, punctuation as you can. A cat sat. The cat is sad. The cat is wet. The cats are wet. A rag is wet. Is a rag wet? The wet rags are red. Cut the wet red rags. Cut up the rags. Spell the word. The word is spelled. Stop petting the cat. Is the rag wet? Are the rags wet? The tar is hot. The tar is red hot. Is the tar hot? The cups are red. Are the cups red? The rug is soft. Is the rug soft? A rat is with the cat. Is the cat with a rat? Pull the tab. Is the tab pulled? The tab is pulled. start the car. The red car is starting. Is the car stopping? Are the cars stopping? Can the car stop? The car can stop. The cats are curled up. The cats are purring. Is the pet a cat, a cub, or a rat? Are the pets cats, cubs, or rats? Are the cuffs short? The cuffs are short. Is the skull hard? War is hard. Can the war stop? The war stopped. And so I think I'm going to take it up to 70 words a minute, you all. 70 words a minute, okay? I'll start at the beginning of the sentences on page 19. Just you all listen to this because your tests will come up. It'll be pretty easy. It'll be at 50 words, just a practice test, and then the real ones are at 60. Here we go, 70 words a minute. A cat sat. The cat is sad. The cat is wet. The cats are wet. A rag is wet. Is a rag wet? The wet rags are red. Cut the wet red rags. Cut up the rags. Spell the word. The word is spelled. Stop petting the cat. Is the rag wet? Are the rags wet? The tar is hot. The tar is red hot. Is the tar hot? The cups are red. Are the cups red? The rug is soft. Is the rug soft? A rat is with the cat. Is the cat with a rat? Pull the tab. Is the tab pulled? The tab is pulled. Start the car. The red car is starting. Is the car stopping? Are the cars stopping? Can the car stop? The car can stop. The cats are curled up. The cats are purring. Is the pet a cat, a cub, or a rat? Are the pets cats, cubs, or rats? Are the cuffs short? The cuffs are short. Is the skull hard? War is hard. Can the war stop? The war stopped. And remember, put those commas in. So when I'm saying, is the pet a cat, comma, a cub, comma, or a rat, question mark. You have to include all of that punctuation, okay? Is the pet a cat, comma, a cub, comma, or a rat, question mark. Sorry, that dialog box keeps popping up. Our technician is working on the computers in the lab. Sorry about that. And so you have, include your commas, question marks, you all. Are the cups red? Question mark. You have to include everything, okay? It just makes it easier. Are the cups red? Question mark, okay? So here we go, you all. This is going to be for read back, and I want you all to read it at 50 words a minute. mark your notes. So I would write like paragraph, paragraph, just so you know where to start from. Okay, PF, that way you know to scroll up right here with your cursor, or that's probably how I would do it. Just scroll up here on your cursor, okay? So these words are for read back, and it's going to be at 50 words per minute, but you're going to read it to yourselves, okay? Here we go. A cat sat. The cat is sad. The cat is wet. The cats are wet. A rag is wet. Is a rag wet? The wet rags are red. Cut the wet red rags. Cut up the rags. Spell the word. The word is spelled. Stop petting the cat. Is the rag wet? Are the rags wet? The tar is hot. The tar is red hot. Is the tar hot? The cups are red. Are the cups red? The rug is soft. Is the rug soft? A rat is with the cat. Is the cat with a rat? Pull the tab. Is the tab pulled? The tab is pulled. Start the car. And so it's okay if I stop dictating, that you're still writing on your machines, that's fine, keep writing, okay? And so real quickly, I'm on page 19, I read all of those sentences 1 through 12, and then I'm on page 20 and I read 1 through 15. So you're gonna go back and you're gonna find those sentences and you're gonna read it back and you're gonna compare it to your book. So if there's a word you're dropping, circle it in your book and then write the words down and then practice writing them. If it's a sentence, the same thing. Just keep going back over it and over it until you're not hesitating anymore, okay? So scroll up, I would actually go here and look for my notes where I had the PF. You can do it with your mouse, scroll up, and that way you know where to start reading back from, okay? Read out loud and clear, you all, to yourselves. And I only read the first column on page 21 through 15. That's it. Sorry about this browser. Okay, and so that's it, you all. You'll read that back to yourselves out loud. And I'm going to go ahead and conclude this lecture, but I want to start recording the classes like this, okay? And have you all log in with me. Have a great day, and don't hesitate to ask me if you all have any questions, okay?